Okay, let me just pause real quick. Okay, ready your horse? Okay, yeah, okay. So we are heading into uncharted territory. And that's where we're going. God, this place looks so fucking massive compared to the bottom half. Look, this is the bottom half. Bottom half ain't shit. What the fuck is all this? God damn it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm actually reading a Reddit story because like I just got a notification about it and it kind of seems interesting. Wow, bro. I'll be reading some shit on Reddit. I'll be like, damn. Real life is crazy, dude. Alright, so anyway. Make sure that's good. Got some stuff over here. So how about this new shit that is kind of circling around the internet in certain circles about Joe Biden apparently looking a little weird? Granted, it's not that weird. I've had people say it happened to me, but here's one thing that I can assure you, and this is what's scary about it. So you think, right? Oh, I'm right. I'm accurate. It's correct. Here's what's going to happen. If they put you in a room and they say, hey, let's measure this guy, he's going to be the exact height that he's supposed to be. You know what's scary to me is understanding the truth about the metric system. I understand exactly how these weird sort of optical illusions can happen. Man, I gotta organize all my shit. How the fuck am I gonna... You know... Maybe I can figure this out. Let's see. I'm a very disorganized person. What can I say? There's no real good place for this shit either. Fuck it. Set it there. But literally, what is the metric system, right? Like, as a concept. It is a concept that you take something that is a basic unit of measure, right? And you say, I have 1 meter. Now, granted, meter is an actual thing, right? But ask yourself. In fact, instead of thinking about it and being philosophers about it, I'm going to do some research really quick. Why is a meter a meter? The meter is the base unit of length in the metric system and is defined as the distance light travels in a vacuum. So, essentially, the idea is that we are using light as a unit of measure. Now, the reason I've been saying the things that I've been saying is because I didn't even need to do that research to understand what's wrong with the metric system. Now, granted, let's look at this again. The meter is the base unit of length in the metric system and is defined as the distance light travels in a vacuum in a specific amount of time. Now, what is distance over time? It's speed. That's what it is, right? So instead of thinking that you're smart by providing a ratio and thinking that somehow changes anybody's concept, right? It doesn't. Because that's all it is. It's distance over time by the speed of light going... Say what? Exactly. The irony is, the meter. See, I might sound drunk. I'm not. I'm just stupid. This is what it looks like when somebody is far more intelligent than their ability to speak. And anybody can talk shit. I don't give a fuck. You're the one trying to prevent me from talking instead of listening because you have nothing else to hear, right? You've heard all you need to hear, right? Good. I'm glad that you can pay attention to a conversation that obviously is beneath you. How dare you break your neck lowering yourself to my level? I didn't really mean to drag you down here. But to the rest of you, obviously I'm lifting you up, correct? So, let's repeat this one more time for everybody. The meter is the base unit of length in the metric system and is defined as the distance light travels in a vacuum in 1,209,792,408 of a second. Or eighths of a second, I mean. You feel me? Like, literally. It's just a box of light. What if light decides one day, I mean, we've seen quantum theory, we've seen quantum mechanics, what if light one day decides to travel differently, and only for a moment? You know, Einstein said time is relative. Right? I know that the theory of relativity suggests that time is relative. You know, if you're having fun, things go by really quick. If you're not having fun, things go by really slow. If you take a plane and a clock and you go... They did an experiment, actually. But literally, we're talking about things themselves that are not absolute in any fucking way, shape, or form. The speed of light, that's the metric system. Are you fucking shitting me? Because honestly, I thought maybe they got a point. Maybe they got a point. Maybe if we standardize things and make them a little bit, I don't know, more like standardized and shit. Yeah, that's a great idea. But you're telling me, literally, without any fucking stutter in your expression, that the metric system is just the speed of light. Wow. It is reliant on the measure of time. It is the speed of light reliant on the measure of time. And you're telling me that somehow that is a superior system over the Queen of England's arm length. No, seriously, the entire fucking world has chosen the dumbest fucking approach to anything, and I'm supposed to feel embarrassed, like I'm inferior. I'm so fucking sorry that I'm the American that knows feet and inches and all that shit. At least the shit that we use here isn't determined by something that is relative! Oh, I'm sorry, did I get upset for a second? See, unlike the rest of the world, I don't have to hold back how I feel, hold back how I want to say something. I don't have to hold back a goddamn fucking thing. I don't live under the Queen of England or her fat ass. Oh wait, she's dead? Yeah, that's right, that did happen. I forget these things because I'm an American. I ain't paying attention to that shit. But you know what I do pay attention to? Basic common sense. Relative. That can change. Like, I'm not stupid, man. I know I went to public school. I know I only did like 1 month of college, and that was a course on how to go to college. But that doesn't change facts or reality. That doesn't change truth. That doesn't change that what I have just experienced is the realization of just how dumb it really is. And yeah, I might get loud about that, but let me tell you something. There's a reason I get loud about that. It's because all you dumb motherfuckers out there are too goddamn quiet. Nobody says nothing about anything. And I don't like games. I don't like systems. I don't like simulations. I don't like computers the same way that you goddamn machinophiles, technophiles, whatever the fuck you want to call yourselves, digiphiles, are all about. I'm not like that. I ain't no metric-ass, pussy-ass bitch. Thinking, oh, this is great. Everything's so relative. We just have to have some kind of false pseudo-law to live by and hold everything together, and it won't drift away. Oh, is there some lag in your system? I can't imagine why. Are you having some fundamental issues? I can't imagine why. I'm sorry, but there's definitely got to be a portion of people out there that know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, and they are on their goddamn fucking backs right now, rolling on the goddamn floor laughing because it's so obvious and blatant. How the hell do we think we're ever going to advance as a species or a race, especially in the face of any potential, quote-unquote, more advanced species or races, if we are literally holding ourselves to an idea that is completely solidified only by relative commitment? So I want to hire this black kid, right? Yeah, Jen, I know. It's crazy. We're wanting to hire this guy. But, you know, compared to the other candidates, his stats look pretty good. He looks pretty good. Honestly, I kind of wish we could put him into one of our, you know, progress programs, get him up on that fast track, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he just didn't show up to his interview, and I tried to call him. Couldn't get through. Went straight to voicemail. Damn, ain't that fucked up? So, you know, relative commitment, even while promising, certainly leaves a lot to be desired, doesn't it? And then the question is, can you really rely on the other candidates? Because why on earth did you want that candidate over the other ones in the first place? You know, it's really ironic. It is called confirmation bias for a reason. Because it is a conforming bias. How weird is that? Confirmation, conformation. Sort of, ironically, coincidentally, like a correlation. Coinciding, correlation, correlating, coinciding. This confirmation of conformity. Bro, people didn't think I had it, bro. Listen, I've been waiting, bro. I told motherfuckers a long fucking time ago, just fucking wait. Just be patient. Nah, not good enough. Nah, not good enough. I don't want to be patient. I don't want to be patient. Fuck you. Little crackhead. Who are you talking to right now? I'm obviously doing a one-man show with a meta relative commentary, right? Given also by myself, who is both the narrator and the main protagonist. Somehow I am unaware of both myself and I, and yet me is ready to go. Say what? Exactly. Get it on, chump. Don't be such a dick. You gotta thicken up like a good-ass sauce, motherfucker. I wanna hit it. Get it? Get it? Get it? Hit that sauce. Tap that ass. Hit the tap for some more sauce. How about that? Ho! 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 He said, I'm about to unleash an attack. You cannot keep me down. I got the wrath to take a stance. I will get back up and dance. Even if you thought I wasn't with the lance in hand. I'll still poke another man. But they're gonna say I got the sword stance. Fuck, I should give it up then. Hey, hey, yeah. Dude, I am random as a goddamn gumdrop with a cannon head form the size of a pea, with the elasticity of the flexibility of a gymnast that I want to see later on. How you doing, baby? I don't even know anymore, man. I'm losing myself. But I'm willing to do that because I'm a pea-body, pre-brain piece of shit. Gotta pee someday, but I don't give a shit. You ain't gonna see me wipe nothing with this. Unless I'm wiping you off the stage real quick. Ha! Who cares if it makes sense? Yeah, I'm getting myself warmed up, man. Like, I got plenty of time. I'm having a fun time. It's a great time. I don't give a fuck what you... I'm scared, okay? I don't wanna play. I don't wanna keep going forward. I don't wanna keep... Listen, man. Look how big this is. Look how fucking... It's massive, okay? All I can think of is giant fucking cock in my ass. Like, pain in my ass. Literally, dude. Literally a pain in my ass. So fucking done with this. I guess I'll ride it to the end, though. I mean, I do have a horse. I've got a mighty steed. Yeah. My mighty steed is called Truth. I think me and Truth are gonna go a long way. What do you think? Cowabunga, let's get the first sip of the night going. I'm finally feeling better. No, though, like, for real. I guess I'm gonna talk and play. I gotta get good at that. I suck at that. Fuck. But for real, though, that whole shit with the metric system, I thought it was, like, real. Like, I actually wanted to believe for a second that it was a real fucking measurement. That's not a measurement. That's not, like, the speed of light, really? Like, that might be a number, But what that means is that that number should be changing according to light, right? Like, are we constantly measuring light? No, we're not. Are we? We're not even looking for this. We don't even assume this is a possible thing, do we? Because light doesn't change, ever. I mean, we have these theories that light might be a fucking wave. And waves, I guess, are just so consistent. Because, I mean, after all, that wouldn't suggest that light was like water or like an ocean or some shit. I've often heard the River of Time. River of Time? What is that? What's the River of Time? Literally, I'm a dumbass. Don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Should keep my goddamn mouth shut. Running in circles. Can't seem to go in a straight line. But you're right, it's my time, it's my time, it's my time. Time is only half the equation. No, I don't like to get up in the morning because the light just ain't there with me. You know, most humans got to do, they got to go out, and they got to get into the sunlight before they start functioning and moving again. Almost like they need some more light, because light isn't just some fucking thing that exists around us as what allows us to see. Almost like it's like a fucking living fucking thing, like a real fucking thing. I am the way, the truth, and the light, said God. Not some fucking Jesus, not some fucking Lord, but God, who was Jesus, said, I am the way, the truth, the light. I am the way, the truth, the light. And I might not always be the same as always in time. Listen, man, I'ma just fucking do whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. My fucking chaotic ADHD Gemini, I haven't kept myself tied down like I should have for a while. I've been released, I guess, type of fucking shit. I don't give a fuck, man. We ballin', we ballin'. I already uploaded a short and now I'm stalling. I'm looking for that content, of course, because I'm feeling like I just might not get up in the morning. Unheard of, ain't that right? I don't get sleep though at night, so I just keep it right. When I get up, I don't fight. I always want to sleep too tight. And so it's like I'll bite the devil in his face with a venomous taste. Dude, I gotta practice now because like I don't really got a lot of time these days. If I don't like find some time to practice, right? Like I'll never. This is a hobby though. I just want y'all to understand that it's a hobby. We're allowed our hobbies, man. My hobby is going crazy in public. What's up? People think I'm joking. No, I really do be going crazy in public sometimes. But it's fine. I actually feel a lot better these days. And I actually feel like I finally got my ADHD worked out. Holy fucking shit, dude. I was really having a moment. Plus...
What did your uncle say?
You're asking me questions I don't want to answer. Yeah, I think I got everything. I also like want to be extra thorough. Like I got part of my brain that wants to be like super thorough, not miss anything. Got the other part that's just like get on with it.
Lord Shimura will grant you passage to the mainland after you help us retake his castle.
This isn't my fight, Jin.
This is everyone's fight. Prove your worth to Lord Shimura, and he will reward you. I promise.
Lord Sakai, it's time.
Typical samurai. Squeezing people for everything they're worth.
I don't know if I want to mount you like that, Nobu, but don't worry. I'll take care of you. I like the way you blow. You should come blow me.
We ride for Toyotama, Lord Sakai.
Actually, better yet, blow me up.
The bridge is out, but the Mongols don't know about the old forest. This way.
Uncle, I'm sorry I didn't free you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Jin.
What sort of man is the Khan?
A clever beast, but I know his kind. All ambition and no honor.
He learned our language, kept you alive. What is he after?
He wanted me to aid his conquest of our mainland. Offered me wealth, power, wives.
He thought you'd turn against your own people?
For that insult alone, I will kill him. Tell me about this woman who saved your life.
Yuna is brave, loyal, and good in a fight.
Ishikawa said she's a thief.
She can be a little rough, but she has a good heart.
Take care where you place your faith. You are friends with Yuzo too. The battles ahead will be difficult. I need to know I can rely on my people.
You have my full support. And Yuna's.
Long ago, chaos ruled this island. It was the samurai who brought order and unified all of Tsushima. We must show our people that honorable samurais still fight for this land. It is time you return home and reclaim the honor of Clan Sakai.
It has sat empty since my father died.
The past cannot hurt you, Jin.
That's a total fucking lie. The past cannot hurt you? Really? Who the fuck came up with that one? I drank a lot last night. Now my head hurts. Yeah, the past can hurt you all the fucking time. You know what the past brings? The same thing the present brings. Consequences. The past is nothing but consequences that have yet to happen. When you really think about it. Because after all, history repeats itself. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Yeah, see, I didn't really go through public education. I sort of just skipped public education. I did the bare minimum to get through public education, but I spent I spent all of my time growing up teaching myself everything I fucking could. Do you know how I know that the things I know are real? I was smart enough to learn how to learn, bro. I didn't need somebody else to tell me that something was real. I learned that myself. I spent my entire life questioning every fucking thing and coming to every conclusion that I needed to come to. Now, for me to actually be able to put that experience into words and to do other things, I need some more experience. So let's just say I'm not done getting experience. Isn't that like something that makes sense? Like, damn, like, what was I supposed to do? Know everything? Like, who the hell wants to know everything, bro? Like, do you want to know everything? Because I don't. That sucks. I mean, I don't know everything, but I know I don't want to know everything. And that's totally not because I once knew everything, right? Like, it totally doesn't make sense that I would have such an aversion to knowing everything, I guess. Like, obviously, that should be an obvious choice. Obviously. Like, literally, that's obvious. But in retrospect, I think there's a reason that I myself don't question dumb things and simply acknowledge the true things. I don't want to know everything, man. You know, ancient philosophies and principles believed in this idea of being empty, of the nothingness. Empty your mind. Breathe. Empty your spirit. And inhale the truth that is around you, right? It's like, I can't put it into words for you that would make sense because there's too many people, there's too many words, there's not enough time to really make it make sense. But the basic idea of being empty of the mind and of the body, just releasing all things, all thought, all impulse, just existing in the exact moment that exists. I mean, that's difficult, I know. But at least in that regard, you can know all things without ever having to know anything. I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb. I hope, on the bright side though, it's entertaining to look at somebody so retarded on the internet. Because after all, if I can't be myself, why be anything? World's gonna have a hard time with me because I'm talking about myself a lot, you know? I don't like to talk about other people. I don't like to talk about things that I truly don't know anything about. And I certainly don't like to discuss things that I really have no business discussing. But nobody's ever going to tell me that I can't say what I think. Nobody's ever going to tell me that I can't say what's in my heart. Nobody's ever going to tell me that I am not allowed to feel what I feel for any reason at all. It doesn't even matter. It belongs to me. And you know, the first thing that I thought about today that kind of made sense in a weird way when it comes to God and it's one of the things that really makes the most sense when you think about all these religions and everything else, all these nations, all these kingdoms, and the way that God sort of gave everything up. It sort of makes sense to me. Not everything that exists belongs to God. It's the ultimate truth, the ultimate revelation. God does not actually possess everything. And as far as I'm concerned, you can disagree with that. You can think I'm absolutely wrong. You can want to know where I even got that idea. But I'm going to tell you right now that I don't say that without having absolute certainty that that's a fact. In fact, I would even go so far as to say that it's impossible for God to own everything. But people are going to have a hard time with that, I think. Religion, dogma, the box of desire, essentially Pandora's box. Yeah, it all makes sense. Really looking forward to doing whatever the fuck I want tonight. Not giving a shit about nothing. That poor animal, what the fuck?
Do you smell that?
Burning wood and bodies.
Monsters.
They raided farms to the south. Never like this.
This is the Khan's revenge for my escape. We must save any farm left standing. Without them, we won't survive the winter.
I'll see it.
What the hell has happened?
What have they done?
Mongol patrol ahead! Run them down!
I like how he yelled at me like I didn't already know. Use stone stance, okay. How, did he just shoot an arrow while getting off of his horse? I'm sorry, what? What was that? I gotta see this again. I gotta see this again. Did he just shoot a fucking arrow while getting off of his horse? What the fuck? Okay, that's some wild shit. That is some wild shit. My guy got off his horse, shot the arrow sideways. That was either him or some other arrow. I'm gonna have to review that tape. Well, I'm just gonna take a clip of that real quick. That's all I'm gonna do. Just take a quick clip of that I can save and look at later for study, because that was insane. Alright, give me 1 second. I found the spot. Just gotta set it up so I can record it real quick. It's not gonna take more than maybe 15-20 seconds. I apologize, I really do, because like this is, I want to look at this. Looks crazy, and if I can make a clip out of it, I'll make a clip out of it. So we got that. Yeah, okay. That dude definitely shot a fucking arrow at me while he was getting off his... That is insane. That is insane. What kind of training do they do in Mongolia? What the f... Shitty Walk would have a lot to say about this, I'll tell you what. I'm just having a hard time with that. But, okay. Enough getting distracted. There were people here for that too. Like, that's crazy. That did not hit me. Get out of here. I literally dodged that. Get out of here. I knew some fuck shit was about to happen the second that I got out of that fucking menu.
Patrol ahead. Run them down.
I'm just saying, guys can shoot you while getting off their horse. It's not like this game set the standard of we actually give a fuck. I like how it forced me to change target there. I like how I wasn't able to get close enough to him to hit him there either. Like, this is kind of what I'm talking about with this game and how cheap the design is and how much they had to cheat the player because it's all about making that whore money that they love to make. These companies and these CEOs and these whores and these slut employees that work for these dom CEOs and shit with this BDSM type of business practice they got going on where it's all about enslaving humanity through basic desire and simply making this trash ass shit. Oh, are you insulted? Good. What are you gonna do about it? Literally nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. Bye. Right? Right? Because let me tell you something. People absolutely appreciate somebody willing to point out the fucking facts as they fucking are. And the fact is, a game like this, and so many other games, where it immediately do something that I can't stop, right? So there's no way for me to cross enemy lines. Like, it's literally a game made by somebody with such insecurities that it kind of gets me. You want to know why there's a culture against trans people? You want to know why there's a culture against, you know, gay people? You want to know why there's a culture against all these people that are non-white? I should say why is there a culture against non-white culture, right? I mean, you call it white culture, but it's not white culture. It's anti-non-white culture because non-white culture is anti-white culture. Now, granted, this might not make sense to anybody, but it's the absolute truth. It first began with anti-white culture. Why did it begin with anti-white culture? Because after all, the white people were the first ones to leave Africa. We were smart. We got out. You call us the Germanic people. The Germanic people. That was what we were called. Am I crazy? Probably. Everybody else is allowed to make up some shit. Why not me? But you had the Germanic people, which became the Anglo-Saxons. That's a fact. But then you also had the fact that if you're a believer in the Word of God like I am, it was believed at one point in time that we all came from the same place. Because after all, we all came from the same source. And that's something that I believe. And I believe, yeah, white people ditched at one point. And I believe that's kind of what happened, you know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe, just maybe, possibly, the Bible's irrelevant. That maybe the Bible is not a sign of what is to come, it is a sign of what has already been done. History repeats itself. But, I mean, even if that's to be believed, I'm just some rando. I'm just some fucking nobody. I'm just some fucking loser who has failed at his own life. Given every opportunity, given every chance, given more than one chance, as many chances as I could possibly ask for, and then some, continuing to get chances, continuing to still be able to go forward, even as I fall, even as I fail, even as I make the most basic and incredibly stupid mistakes ever. Somehow, it just never stops. Who does that sound like? I hate that realization that there might be something in common with me and such a decrepit piece of shit. The difference is I actually improve. The difference is I actually get better. The difference is I don't fucking make up bullshit. You don't have to remember the truth. You don't have to explain the truth. You just tell the truth. You just tell the truth. It's as simple as that. I can't control what other people do. I can't control that. But you know what I can control? Myself. I refuse to lie. I have always, ever since I was 10 years old, I have always refused to lie. I made my mind up that fucking day. I remember it. Even if it comes back to bite me, and let me tell you something, I immediately went and did something stupid. I told myself, I'm not going to lie no more. And then I went and got in trouble. And why did I get in trouble? Because I told on myself for doing something stupid. But let me tell you something. I told myself that it actually felt better to get in trouble for being stupid than to actually try not to be stupid and still get in trouble and then try to be like, well, I'm not stupid. Listen, man. It's better to face yourself for who you are. I was 10, by the way. It's better to face yourself for who you are than to waste time thinking about who you want to be. Because who you want to be is not even fucking real. And even if one day they somehow become real, like through some sort of imaginary friend sort of loophole in the universe, who cares? If that was who you really wanted to be, that's who you would be. And, you know, I really learned who I wanted to be by just trying to be myself. I don't run away from being myself. I don't run away from being who I am. I'm always trying to do different things. I'm always trying to be a little different here and there just to experience it. But at the end of the day, when I come home, man, I am who I am. I will never change. I'm not about to apologize to anyone. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to take away something from me I didn't own in the first place? When your parents buy you a toy as a kid, it is not yours. That is the first rule of being a kid and recognizing the war between you and your parents. You have to give them common ground. Okay, you buy me something, it's not mine. I get it. But if I have something to say to you, I want you to listen to me. You feel me? It's called mutual respect. I tried to have that. But instead, my parents only understood control. They said my parents tried to control me. I don't think that was true at all. I think that my grandparents just were not perfect people. They did the best they could. My parents were actually just kind of shitty people and tried to take advantage of everybody else's kindness. But this is me, their kid. Or was their kid. And these are thoughts that I used to have that I'm now remembering, because lately I've been remembering a lot. It's been fucking rough, man. I'll eventually play the game some more. It's just how it goes, man. I find it better to have a conversation to have, and like this is intimidating, okay? Look at this fucking shit. That's intimidating, okay? I'm very intimidated by it. I'm not intimidated by it, like, as far as, like, knowing I'm able to do it. It's not like this is Elden Ring, right? This isn't a game that cheats that much. Look, I don't like Elden Ring. Elden Ring feels like an amalgamation of things that I like and things that I don't like. Elden Ring's a 5 to me. Maybe a 6. Elden Ring is at best a 7. This game is definitely an 8. Like, I've got things that I can, like, consider and, like, I can rate it. But Elden Ring is definitely no better than a 7 to me. Like, it's a 7 on a good day to me. Most of the time, it's, like, 6.5 or less. That's my opinion. Like, I'm not out here trying to start no goddamn wars, because I tell you right now, if you try to start them fucking wars, bro, I will put you down. We are not doing that on my channel. You go away with that. Not on my channel. If you can't stand somebody not thinking the same way as you, just get out of here, right? Because let me tell you something, man. People think differently than me all the fucking time. I think so goddamn weird and unique. If I meet anybody that even thinks like me, it kind of shocks me. Like, I go into shock. I shut down. I start thinking, like, all kinds of things. Anyway. I think I've said enough. running out of air. AIR. I'm really trying not to use tools right now. If I gotta suffer this encounter a little bit, I'm trying to learn how to play this game. I really fucking am. That's why I'm not getting mad. That's why I'm keeping myself in a place where I'm happy. I'm not going to get mad. I did hit jump, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna just let it happen. Tell you what, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let it happen.
Mongol patrol ahead! Run them down!
Yeah, that... How is that hit of mine not a hit, though? I wasn't gonna say nothing. But real shit, that wasn't a hit? He didn't block that. He didn't dodge that. He doesn't have a shield. How is my hit not a hit? How did I not kill him? Is this some kind of speed of light through a certain amount of time? Both relative measurement type deals? No, I just think it's hilarious, man. A meter is the speed of light over a certain distance. Or rather, it's the distance of the speed of light in a certain amount of time. So again, it's the speed of light over a certain distance, essentially. Speed of light, or rather speed. Speed is distance over time, right? So like miles per hour, distance over time, that's speed. So you're talking about the speed of light, distance over time, speed of light. Over so many seconds, right? Granted, why they wouldn't just say minutes or something else, right? Like, why wouldn't you simplify that to like the days? Like, why wouldn't you do that? That seems weird. But beyond that, what creates time? I want you to think about that for a second. Literally think about the concept of time, right? Like we have clocks, we have... What did we used to have? We used to have sundials, right? The shadows and shit. So, light has always been the source of time. And now, time has separated itself from light. And even better than that, the separation of time from light has become a measurement of reality, a measurement of truth. So you have the speed of light over a certain amount of time, aka a distance of time. So light over a distance of time equals a meter. How crazy is that? That's really something that we consider advanced and better and superior and worth sacrificing the world for. That's just insane to me. Like, that is actually insane to me. Like we came through history, because think about it like this, right? People that exist in the world will follow, in fact they are taught this as part of like their reality, and then they'll look at history and think of all these things through this bias that is created from something they never even considered. The metric system is flawed at its very base. It's literally what I'm saying right now. But we're not going to talk about that, right? We're not going to drain the swamp. Oh, he's a Trump supporter. So you're going to attack me based on a bias that you have. To this day in my life, I have never voted for a president of the United States of America. I tried. And yeah, I was going to vote for Trump in 2020. But I missed the deadline. So I guess I'm a bit too liberal to vote for that conservative, right? He's not a conservative, but, you know, conversation, I guess. We got to keep our bias in check, right? Right? Check your bias, aka your privilege, right? Right? Or am I wrong? Because what you possess is bias, what I possess is privilege. Right? Because bias, while bad, is something we all possess. So we all possess privilege. Well, some of us have more privilege, so they have more bias. So what am I saying? I don't know. I'm thinking your thoughts for you out loud. Or is that too much for you? That somebody would actually be willing to go so far as to simply think the thoughts that other people think for themselves. Like, wow, I can do that? I can think what other people think for myself and determine what they think. It's almost like walking in somebody else's shoes is an actual, like, skill. Like skill or talent. You know, I'm actually an empath, believe it or not. Not only am I an empath, I'm an empathic master. Like, I'm a spiritual master of empathy. But then again, that's a big word, ain't it? I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk like a white person. Just let the nigga take the damn conversation over. I could say a lot right now and get away with it. You'd be surprised. And if you really knew why I could get away with it, that would probably scare you. That's part of why I try to get your attention. You think I ain't got nothing to say? You think I ain't got nothing to say? Well, I understand it. I understand it very well. You don't listen. You don't fucking listen, do you? No, you never fucking listen. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'll be trying my whole fucking life to get your fucking attention. You never fucking listen. You never fucking listen, and I get fucking sick of it. I get fucking sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I am goddamn fucking sick of it. How dare you sit here and fucking insinuate for a fucking moment right here that you are listening to me if you can't even understand what half the fucking shit I'm trying to fucking tell you is. Honestly, like, I'm trying my fucking best here. I'm trying my fucking best. See, I don't even know, like, half the words, it's just hard for me to do, I'll admit. That's why I gotta practice, man. Practice, 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 bro. If you don't fucking practice, you never get better. Ah, my back! See, I knew I was about to get stabbed in the back. Oh my god.
Don't go patrol ahead. Run them down.
Yeah, apparently you gotta jump off like really quick. Alright, fine. Really? How is he gonna stab me and then turn away? What a coward. What a coward. What a coward.
Don't go patrol ahead.
He's gonna stab me and then turn the fuck around. What a coward. Look. Come on. I'm right here. Oh, did you think I didn't notice you? Ah, man. Thought I'd be able to get him in on that. That was definitely on me. Notice how they switched from aggro to not aggro.
Mongol patrol ahead! Run them down!
Buddy of mine was all like, I don't want to play this game on hard mode. It's too hard. I'm like, you're a bitch. He was like, I know. Listen, I've been playing games on hard mode for a lot of my life. And I started it when there wasn't even any internet, bro. Honestly, me and the internet, we kind of got a shitty relationship. Which I think is fine, because it did force me to, like, get out into the world and learn. But then, like, I started developing health problems, and I started, like, questioning whether I even... I started having one of those moments, whether, like, my knowledge was cursed, and whether I even deserved it, and all this other shit. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like the more you know, the more you hurt. Mo money, mo problems. Mo money, nigga, mo problems, nigga, mo money, nigga, mo problems, nigga, mo money, nigga, mo problems, nigga. Here's the problem, though. If you think I ain't one of the club, like I don't belong in the crypt, like I don't enunciate this, like I could not put it forth like a swift swish fucking swish of the blade, smoking that swisher, I can taste the grape if I wanted another taste. I simply gotta go to her place. Nah, for real though, like, I could go to her place right now and she'd be like, damn, about time. I'd be like, shut up. Shut up, get in the goddamn bed, shut up. Ha! Damn. You have no idea, dog. I said I like it rough. I said I don't just give it to you. I want your butt in my hand, and I'll show you the man that I can be underneath the sheets. Practice, practice. What if it actually does happen, man? That'd be wild. Oh, I know what to do. Duh. I'm dumb. You never would have believed that this strategy existed. They don't explode in the water? Okay, I see how it is. We're gonna make explosive arrows, but they don't explode in the water. Oh, no, 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 they don't.
Mongol patrol ahead! Run them down!
Then again, I got some other options. Actually, I'm using the longbow. What the hell am I thinking? Oh my god! What? Are they dead? Is that it? Fuck it. One arrow, one shot, 5 kills. Fuck it. Dead. You're dead. Oh shit. Gone with the wind. He gonna get up there. What the? How did you discover the speedrun strategy all of a sudden? Man, I talk a lot, but you listen too much. You know what I'm saying? Pull your head out your ass, because all you're hearing is shit. Damn. I don't know who I'm roasting. It's gotta be, like... It's gotta be... I gotta be having, like, a multiple personality war right now. That's gotta be what's going on right now. Listen, I don't want to talk about it. I ain't no damn liberal. I ain't no damn... I ain't nothing, man. I'm me, man. What's up, man? How you doing, man? You doing good, man? You having a good time, man? You're having a fun fucking time, man. Meet you at the goddamn fucking Starbucks. Get you a fucking coffee. Show you what a cookie really tastes like. Yeah! I don't fucking know. What am I doing? What am I fucking doing right now? Jesus. I know, I barely progressed. Let me tell you something, man. I got some days off coming up. I got a future coming up. You worried about right now? Like the future not around the corner? What the fuck? Goddamn. Shit. Stuck in a fucking bitch-ass fucking place, ain't you? I'm so sorry. You should, like, literally think about how your future could be awesome, though. Like, think about tomorrow, bro. Like, bro, dude. Tomorrow, bro. Like, today sucked. Yesterday was terrible. Fuck this entire fucking week. But tomorrow, though. Tomorrow. Dude, tomorrow looking kind of sexy. Tomorrow looking kind of fire. Tomorrow looking like a good time. And I want to have mine. I want a good time. I want a good time. I want a good time with you. I never want to let you go. I simply want to know how it feels to be beside you. Yeah. That sucked. Man, I just flipped myself off. What the fuck? I'm gonna take my right hand out tomorrow. Like, be fucking handless. I'm gonna be one hand Joe. I ain't gonna be able to play video games. Actually, I'm sorry, people. I'm gonna have to get out of here. Shit. Yeah, you feel bad now, don't you? Right hand. You trying to give me the beer now? Right hand want to play. He got played. Ooh, take that. Oh shit. Anyway, did I really just do that? Oh, they're still alive. Okay. Look at them running away. Oh, you hit Nobu.
Mongols! I saw them in Castle Kaneda. They're the Khan's wolves, sent north to ravage our people.
You know what? Fuck this game. Yeah.
The Mongols have taken our lighthouse. We will relight the flame, show the Khan we're coming for him.
And give our people hope.
We must find our lighthouses and rekindle every last.
You know what? There's a path I can take here. Like in real life. I know we all got the same message today, right? Right? Like it all finally hit us that they moved us through that CERN shit into a computer or some shit. Right? Like they're trying to fuck with us and shit, right? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go do some shit. You have no idea. The next 2 days, I'll be getting on early. I'm gonna be getting on early. I'm gonna be sober the next 2 fucking days, getting on early, doing actual fucking shit. Do you know why I don't want to fucking get ahead right now? It was more about having fun tonight and about just getting on and blowing off some fucking steam. That's what it was about. But the next 2 fucking days are going to be way fucking different. Do I really know that? Not really. I want to believe it though. Maybe you should too. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. I'll be back on again. Don't worry about it.